15, we're at 33 Oldham Street. If you're in the building, make some noise! Wait. This is the second round of the North Academy. We're going to jump straight into it. This is the second battle of the day. On the right-hand side, you've seen them on Premier Battles numerous times. Introduce yourself.
DEDGE, RH to CA, let's go.
And on the left-hand side, making a second appearance in Premier Battles, let them know.
B Ramble coming out of Bristol, let's go!
Signing off camera. I want to B Ramble, let's go.
Some battles can be a mystery. We got differences in styles, I'll help you picture these. When I write bars, I get laughs, there's this big release. When people laugh at your bars, it's in disbelief. You say some shit, and they're like, what did he mean? It's a bit like early crypto, there's not an obvious scheme. Verses like your beard, no links in between. Basically, you bring a spoon to a gunfight, and he's like, well, I polish it, see? By the way, I gotta pay respect. Your facial hair is magic. It looks amazing, DEDGE. Like, ta-da! This man abracadabraed a mustache onto a baby's head. And your beard, honestly, what is this? It looks like you got bored real quick when getting rid. I hereby christen this part Madeline, because it is missing, kid. Oh. Sorry, distracted. Back to the comparative. When I write rhymes, I do it with style and with ease. You only find the right angle when it is 90 degrees. I watched this dude lose on YouTube, and honestly, it was brutal. I know I'm the lesbian, but the L, it fucking suits you. You've got all this pent-up rage. It ain't MMA. If it was, you get choked by the words you were meant to say. What's your mental age, like 7, 8? String a sentence together and then celebrate? Go back to the pub chatting shit at the telly, mate. Thinking you sick, but you ain't heavyweight. No matter how many pints you sink, them doubts will never fade. This is the premiership. All know who we need to relegate.
Hear me? So I've got to shrub a bramble off my shoulder, like a thorn in my side, cause this prickle have you thinking that her stock about to spike. Well, I'm the poison to the hedge fund. A gravestone on the ground is where I'm leaving herbicide. I am weeding out the crop until a thistle doesn't thrive. I am really outside. I'm in the garden, on the verges where I mount the corpse. See, I don't really like how B rambles on, so this crowd about to see me turn a bramble to a crown of thorns. But they said DEDGE in front of Amber. He won't go hard like whiskey dick, so I'll get 1-to-1, then thumb it in and have her sweating on the spot like a running gym. If you was on your back leg spread, I still ain't coming in that rustic binge. I'd have to squeeze my own breast when I plunge it in. Cause squeezing your chest, danger on sight. If I squeeze too hard, get pus in my eye. You want to win the final to get put up on that flight, but I wouldn't trust you on a plane when you look like Jeffrey Epstein's wife. You want to win the final to get put up on that flight, but I wouldn't trust you on a plane when you look like Jeffrey Epstein's wife. Fuck's sake. You like Jeffrey Epstein's wife?
You're thirsty.
Time.
When you start mouthing off, all I hear is projection of the fear you're feeling. It's a clear deflection. If you get in my face, I'll assume it's the queer infection. Only thing I'm worried about is an ear infection. Look, I get it. You want to take me down a peg or two. I think you're scared I'll end up pegging you. I think you're scared I'll end up pegging you. You'll be like, get the strap. I'll be like, whoa, quit begging, dude. Besides, you're not my type, and Jeeves have better boobs. And Jeeves have better boobs. Plus, if you're anything like you right, I'm guessing that you're very loose. You see, his name's DEDGE, Dale Edge. I asked Alexa what Dale meant, and I am lubing you up here, preparing you. But she said Dale means a wide open area. What was that wide open area? Dale Edge. She asked if I wanted to know how far Dale stretched. Hell yes. I would need a rail card or travel pass to get around his massive arse. It's rammed with traffic cars and trains that only have standing room the guard can't even get past with snacking carts. You have to shout down the carriage, "Can I have a Mars?" The guard's like, "No." You're like, "Why?" He's like, "Though this dale is large, he is never, ever packing bars."
Wind it in, Tiny Tim. You don't want to know what Amber's really scared of? It's that when the time comes, her novelty wears off, see? There's not many female battlers in the scene. So when one comes along, there's an extra need to hype, and really, I don't think that's very equal rights. It's actually quite offensive to straight white guys. And I know you don't consider yourself either him or her, and these days that subject can be tender. So I do find it ironic that you claim non-binary, but then rely on these fans to push that agenda. And you can say you're non-binary. That's cool, but take note. You said it in the last one, but that's cool. But take note. You can say you're non-binary. That's cool, but take note. The body bag in the morgue was still Reed Jane Doe. So against Jeeves, you told the whole crowd you was gay 4 bars in, as if we couldn't tell. You play the gay card so much, it's like you use it as a screening to get a bigger reaction on your jokes until the bell. I see through what you're scripting, but I'm still confused about the meaning, because you say that you're a them. I don't see a plural being. I just see an insecure, posh white girl who's desperate to be different, and if we disagree with her, then she's gonna play the victim. So I'll rip they out the bubble, them's the rectory. I'm looking at the next round like who is next to bleed. Forrest Gump. I had a bad run in the past, but now I carry bodies through the brambles to lay down casualties.
Man, you want to say I identify as a bloke, then do it, man. All I'm hearing is B Ramble, you the man. The only thing worse than if I lose this is the fact I had to listen to this prick's music. You wanted your EP to be unique and hip-hop. Big shock, it's not. You called it broken bougie. It sounds like the most basic bitch on TikTok. Yeah, so broken bougie. I had to go to Waitrose for music. Daddy tried to cut me off. I was like, hold my sushi. You ain't broken bougie. What you're chatting is the cost of living. Cannot complain about being broke when you smoke the pot that you piss in. It's a lot, I get it. We live in a toxic system, and I bet you get fined for not picking up that dog shit you've written. You had this one line. I don't need to dress well to make your pussy drip. Bruh, when I heard that in my mouth, I was fully sick. How does that work in bed? The girl's like, God, your hoodie fit. You made my shorts quite wet. He's like, you're a sugar tits. No girl can resist a Nike ticket Sports Direct. Every other rap, you're like, I'm on these roads, singing it loud and proud. You know what else is on roads? A mini roundabout. Give a fuck if you're trying to sound hard. Getting Aggie don't start. On roads, I bet you fall off a Mario Kart. You ain't a road man, you be told, fam, how you got a track called Pepper This when you are so bland. I seen you on roads, prick, let's go. You was dropping off shopping for a big Tesco. Your rap persona's a mess, bro, gotta look inside yourself. Acting like you're dead cold, you self-righteous melt. Every rhyme's an SOS code, a cry for help, but it fell on deaf ears, so now I am signing out. Done.
Another whole round of multi-syllable rhymes. If you all close your eyes, you could have told she was a new rapper from the way she struggles to stick to timing like a shoe tapper. Never been laced up in the trenches, then gets thrown in the pit and told to step up to a bootstrapper. Today we found out about your true stature. You are a one-trick pony. You are a one-trick pony. And if I was you, I too would feel confused and lonely. Because your right flap's clean shaved. Your left flap wears stony. Your right flap's petite. Cozy and shallow. Your left flap stinks and has a 5 o'clock shadow. Your right flap's a fucking... Your right flap's a makeup artist and stunner. Your left flap's a cokehead cowboy plumber. Your right flap drinks wine at night. Your left flap plays five-a-side. Your right flap's a pacifist. Your left flap's the violent type. You are a box of blue hair dye away from screaming, "That's offensive," at everything I say for me to tell you that I meant it. And if I'm honest, when I was writing rounds, I had to write a bit of buffer. There's not much I can say to kick Nelly's little brother.
B Ramble versus DEDGE. First round, DEDGE could have got. He choked on what was probably his best line about the Jeffrey Epstein's wife thing. That was the only round he could have got. B Ramble just was more consistent, was better attacking, chose the better angles in general. There's room for improvement for second battle ever. I don't think he was that bad personally, to be fair. B Ramble, clear 30. Yeah, clear 30 for B Ramble.
What's good, Premier Battles? It's Dub T judging B Ramble versus DEDGE. I thought B Ramble edged every round. I thought she was just a little bit better than DEDGE. I thought DEDGE had some questionable angles, but he took a risk and I don't think it paid off for him. I do think that B Ramble in the second round, she sort of bit a shuffle T-bar a little bit. I think their styles are similar, so yeah, I do think B Ramble edged every round. So yeah, 3-0 B Ramble.
What's happening? Second battle of the day, B Ramble versus DEDGE. DEDGE's first round, best round I ever heard from DEDGE, so I'm giving him the first and I'll give the second to B Ramble, so 2-1 B Ramble, well done.